Guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for coming back for another video. Today I'm sharing this week's meal prep and recipe. Just a quick disclaimer, the kids and I are not on a strict diet, we are not vegan, and we do consume dairy. Just a disclaimer. So for tonight I'm making barbecue chicken, sweet potato with broccoli, seasoned ground turkey with rice, ribeye steak, red skin potatoes with sauteed veggies, and for sides or lunches I'm making macaroni tuna salad, I've shared this before, and pesto pasta. Last but not least, my kids' favorites, I'm making homemade granola bars and peanut butter cookies, two that I've shared before. I was going to make banana bread too, but our bananas aren't ripe just yet. But I will be making banana pancakes in this video. I hope you guys enjoy this type of video from me. If you do, give it a like and I'll be sure to share more like this. I just want to quickly give you all a little tour of our fridge. I keep our fridge full because we eat breakfast at home, I pack my kids' lunches every day, and when the kids come home from school, they eat like crazy. Then of course we have dinner. In my freezer, I have loads of frozen quick meals for those days that I'm too busy to cook. My kids will eat some of the meats, veggies, pasta, or rice with fruit or veggies on the side, but I don't portion out their meals like you'll see me do today. Also, I'm starting in a clean kitchen, but we are going to cook so it won't stay that way. Even if I clean as I go, mess piles right back up for me anyways when I cook for my family. The first thing I'm going to do is start the protein. My seasonings are pretty simple. I don't have my mis, which is a Turkish pepper paste that makes everything taste amazing, but that's okay because I have loads of seasonings to choose from. When I'm handling meat in the kitchen, I try to use a pair of gloves because I don't like touching uncooked meat, and if I do, I have to wash my hands so many times before I feel like they're clean. I have everything separated, preparing to be seasoned. I'll have a list of the spices I'm using in the description, but I don't measure when I cook. I just go by the smell and taste as I go. Not the raw meat, by the way, I just go by the smell for that one. I'm adding in tomato paste for the taste, but really for the color. I like my food a little dark. Anything too bland or light doesn't look good to me unless it's carbs. After I season everything, I'm closing it with plastic wrap and sticking it into the fridge to marinate while I prepare the veggies. Now all the vegetables are prepped and ready to go. The green and white thing I use is a salad spinner. It dries the vegetables more, so when I cook the broccoli, it comes out crispy. Time to start cooking the veggies because I need the pans for other meals, so I'm doing that first. I'm adding in a little salt, pepper, and olive oil to the pan and cooking over medium heat for about 10 minutes. For the broccoli and red skin potatoes, I'm putting those into the oven to bake. I'm starting the ground turkey with just a little olive oil in the pan over medium heat. I may or may have not added in more seasonings. I can tell if it needs more while cooking. The small pan on the back burner is for the chicken. There's just olive oil in there, and for the ribeyes, I added olive oil and some butter. Everything is cooking up nice. The sweet potatoes took forever to boil. I'm still waiting for my ribeye to brown some more before I place it into the oven to finish cooking to about medium. Now that some of the food is done, I'm portioning out my food. Everything else gets stored away separately to put with the kids' meals. I have to wash the pans and bowls right away because I need to use them again, and I'm using stainless steel, so I don't want my pans ruined with burned food. I also have to sort the pastas, and I need the sink clear to strain it. You know I could not let this video just be cooking. I added in a clip of me washing the dishes for motivational purposes. The dishwasher was already going, so hand washing was what it had to be. Cooking is a lot, but the cleanup process is sometimes dreadful. I know, I used to hate cooking because of this, but it's what I have to do for my kids and it's so worth it. I also find the end result of all the meal prep so satisfying. Also to mention, accomplished. Being a busy mom is no joke. Now I'm starting on the macaroni salad, which is my mom's recipe, but I've added in a few things that I like. I've shared this recipe before. It's super easy and so good. It's good for lunch or a snack. My mom only made it on special occasions, but this was one recipe that I had to have the ingredients to so I could make it for my kids and I. I also made some tuna for crackers as snacks for the kids without green onion and parsley. There's some leftover plain pasta. The kids actually ate the tuna and pasta right after this, but what they're really waiting for is my homemade granola bars that I'll make soon. So now I'm cutting up the meat and making it ready for containers. I also started tidying up the kitchen. I'm just about to make the rice, so I'm prepping the canned veggies. The sweet potatoes were finally done, so I'm peeling those too. Another full sink. I did this one off camera and scrubbed the sink. After I got done cooking, I had to scrub it again. I just wanted to show you guys how quickly mess happens even if you clean as you go. It was full again at the end. Now for this minute rice, I didn't like it. I picked it up to save time and make smaller portions, but it honestly came out dry. I added in the exact measurements and some butter, but it was so dry. I had to add more water and cook another 3 minutes than suggested to get it to the consistency that I like. Granola bars and banana pancakes are last. If not, my kids will want them first. I also didn't make peanut butter cookies as I originally planned because we have so many cookies already. I'll have the exact measurements in the description for the granola bars. That's the only thing I made that I can provide exact measurements since this isn't my recipe. I copied this years ago from a cooking channel called Inspired Taste. I'll link it in the description for you guys. I'm lining my pan with parchment paper and adding in the oats and chopped almonds to toast for about 5 minutes on 350. I also learned this tip from them too, to spray cooking oil on the inside of the measuring cup. That way the honey will come out much easier. And for the banana pancakes, I'm using 1 banana, 1 egg, a couple of dashes of cinnamon, and a tiny scoop of whole wheat flour. My son loves these. He calls them banana bread. That's one of the main things he asks for. So when the bananas aren't ripe, I make him these. He loves them for his lunchbox and as snacks. Now I'm combining all the ingredients for the granola bars and pressing it into a baking pan lined with parchment paper, then covering it with foil and setting it in the fridge for about 30 minutes. The dirty sink has returned and the rice is done, so I'm adding that to my containers now. Everything is complete. This is a proud moment. When you look back at all of your hard work, it's so rewarding and delicious. That is it for this video. If you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up and I'll share more like this. As always, thank you so much for watching and I will talk to you all in my next video.